Sharingan. The Sharingan is the Uchiha clan's Kekkei Genkai, identifiable by its red iris and rotating tomoe. Its fundamental purpose is heightened visual perception. The eye reads chakra, analyzes movement, and captures information with high clarity, enabling the user to interpret techniques as they occur. The one tomoe Sharingan provides the initial enhancement to perception. At this level, the user can see chakra more distinctly and track basic motion more accurately. This allows for early forms of copying hand seals and physical movements when the user has the physical skill to replicate what they observe. The two tomoe Sharingan refines predictive vision. It enables the user to read an opponent's intentions earlier by detecting subtle cues such as muscle tension and small changes in chakra output. This stage greatly improves reaction time and enhances the user's ability to cast stable genjutsu. The three tomoe Sharingan completes the eye's matured state. At full maturation, the user can track high-speed combat, counter complex genjutsu, and analyze patterns in an opponent's fighting style with minimal delay. This level unlocks the Sharingan's maximum copying capability across ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu within the user's physical limits. Mangekyo Sharingan. The Mangekyo Sharingan evolves from the fully matured Sharingan under conditions of intense psychological trauma experienced by the user. This evolution alters the tomoe into a unique pattern that varies from person to person. It grants access to specialized abilities that only manifest in this form. Each ability is unique and tied to the individual. These can include high-level genjutsu that manipulate perception, ninjutsu that generate destructive chakra effects, or space-time-related techniques. These powers are significantly stronger than anything available through the base Sharingan. A critical drawback of the Mangekyo is its progressive damage to the user's eyesight. Continued use of its abilities accelerates visual degradation, diminishing clarity over time. This loss is irreversible without further evolution of the eye. Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. The Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is created by transplanting the Mangekyo of a close blood relative into an existing user. The merging of both ocular powers stabilizes the eye and permanently halts the vision loss caused by overuse. This process also restores any sight that had already been lost. Once awakened, the Eternal Mangekyo enhances all abilities, increasing their potency while reducing chakra strain. Users experience greater durability in prolonged combat and exhibit stronger versions of techniques like Susanoo. The design of the eye changes again, combining elements of both Mangekyo patterns. Rinnegan. The Rinnegan is recognizable by its ripple-patterned iris and is regarded as a legendary dojutsu associated with the Sage of Six Paths. It grants access to the Six Paths technique, a system of abilities that governs major aspects of physical and spiritual combat. Each path provides a distinct capability. The Diva path enables manipulation of attractive and repulsive forces, allowing for techniques that push or pull targets with extreme force. The Ashura path transforms the user's body to generate mechanical weaponry and additional limbs. The human path extracts minds and reads thoughts upon physical contact. The animal path summons a variety of creatures that can assist in battle and share the user's field of vision. The Preta path absorbs chakra from ninjutsu and living targets. The Naraka path summons the King of Hell for restoration, interrogation, and truth extraction. The Outer path grants authority over life and death. It allows the user to revive the deceased, manipulate chakra receivers, and control multiple bodies simultaneously. This seventh ability distinguishes the Rinnegan from all other dojutsu. Rinne Sharingan. The Rinne Sharingan is a precursor to both the Sharingan and the Rinnegan, identifiable by its red iris, ripple pattern, and 9 tomoe arranged around the eye. It is an ocular power associated with the origin of chakra on Earth and is linked to beings who predate the shinobi world's dojutsu evolution. The defining capability of the Rinne Sharingan is its ability to cast the infinite Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu that projects through the moon and traps all living beings in a collective illusion. This technique immobilizes targets physically while altering their perception indefinitely. Its activation requires chakra on a planetary scale. In addition to its genjutsu dominance, the Rinne Sharingan grants its user access to dimensional manipulation. It allows instantaneous shifting between different realms and serves as the foundation for interdimensional travel performed by primordial Ōtsutsuki. Its combined visual and spatial abilities distinguish it as the progenitor of ocular power in the Naruto world. Byakugan. The Byakugan is the Kekkei Genkai of the Hyuga clan and originates from the Ōtsutsuki lineage. It is characterized by its white, featureless appearance, which becomes more pronounced when activated. The Byakugan's primary function is its near 360-degree field of vision, with only a small blind spot near the first upper thoracic vertebra. The Byakugan allows the user to see through solid objects, detect concealed enemies, and perceive targets at significant distances. Its most defining feature is its ability to view the chakra network within the human body, including the 361 Tenketsu. This makes it the only dojutsu capable of directly interpreting the chakra circulatory system in fine detail. This ocular insight enables techniques used in the gentle fist style. By striking specific chakra points, the user can block, redirect, or damage an opponent's internal chakra flow, incapacitating them without the need for external injury. The Byakugan's dual role in reconnaissance and precision combat makes it one of the most versatile dojutsu. Tenseigan. The Tenseigan forms when the chakra of the Hyuga Byakugan is fused with the chakra of the Ōtsutsuki clan. Upon awakening, the eye transforms from a pale Byakugan into a glowing blue iris with a floral pattern. This dojutsu represents an advanced evolution of the Byakugan, distinct from the Sharingan Rinnegan lineage. The Tenseigan grants the user the ability to manipulate attractive and repulsive forces, similar in function to the Diva path of the Rinnegan. It also enables the creation of chakra constructs, which can form weapons, barriers, or large-scale offensive attacks. These constructs are generated from raw chakra and can be shaped with precision. A notable ability granted by the Tenseigan is the Tenseigan Chakra Mode. This state surrounds the user in a powerful chakra cloak that drastically enhances speed, strength, durability, and flight capability. In this mode, the user gains access to energy orbs capable of neutralizing ninjutsu on contact, making the Tenseigan effective in both direct combat and large-scale destruction. Jougan. The Jougan is a rare dojutsu associated with the Ōtsutsuki and manifested exclusively through Boruto Uzumaki. The eye is depicted with a pale blue coloration and a darkened sclera when active. While still largely undefined, its demonstrated abilities show a relationship to space-time and chakra perception. The Jougan allows the user to see the chakra pathway system and detect disturbances in chakra flow that are not visible through other dojutsu. This includes the ability to sense negative chakra, anomalies, and distortions caused by non-human entities. It also alerts the user to hidden threats before they fully manifest. The eye's most distinct trait is its connection to dimensional rifts. The Jougan can perceive interdimensional tears and reactions caused by space-time techniques. This ability grants the user early awareness of Ōtsutsuki activity and may enable direct interaction with dimensional gateways. Senrigan. The Senrigan is a dojutsu connected to Shibai Ōtsutsuki and later awakened in Ada after her body was modified with Shibai's genetic material. Its primary function is unrestricted observation. When activated, the user can view any location on the planet in real time, regardless of distance, obstacles, or concealment. This includes the ability to see through physical barriers, environmental obstructions, and techniques designed to hide or suppress chakra signatures. The Senrigan also grants retrocognitive sight. The user can observe past events with perfect clarity, but only from the point of their own birth onward. These reconstructions display the past exactly as it occurred, without distortion or gaps. This makes it uniquely suited for confirming historical truths, verifying actions taken by others, and uncovering hidden events that no other sensory or visual ability can detect. The dojutsu's limitations come from interpretation, not range or accuracy. While the Senrigan provides complete visual information, understanding the context or meaning of what is seen depends entirely on the user's knowledge. It offers no influence over events and cannot foresee the future. Its power is focused solely on absolute observation, making it one of the most effective intelligence-gathering abilities in the Naruto world. Kokugan. The Kokugan is the dojutsu wielded by Ishiki Ōtsutsuki, identifiable by its gold center with black lines radiating outward like spokes. This eye grants specialized control over size manipulation, allowing the user to shrink their own body or external objects at will. The shrinking process is instantaneous and can reduce matter to microscopic scale while preserving its mass. The Kokugan allows the user to store shrunken objects in a personal spatial pocket and return them to full size at chosen moments, enabling surprise attacks or concealed weapon deployment. Beyond size alteration, the Kokugan provides extreme visual acuity that supports its abilities. The user can track objects regardless of scale and detect minute details at high precision, allowing seamless transition between micro and macro operations in battle. Ketsuryugan. The Ketsuryugan is the Kekkei Genkai of the Chinoki clan, recognizable by its deep red coloration. Its primary attribute is its strong affinity for genjutsu. Users can cast illusions that are difficult to detect or dispel, influencing an opponent's senses and perceptions with high precision. Beyond genjutsu, the Ketsuryugan grants the ability to manipulate liquids with high iron content, most notably blood. This manipulation includes shaping blood into offensive constructs or defensive barriers. The user can also control the iron within the blood of others, restricting movement or inflicting internal damage through targeted pressure. The combination of blood manipulation and advanced genjutsu makes the Ketsuryugan highly dangerous at close and mid-range. Its dual nature, mental and physical, allows users to destabilize opponents while simultaneously controlling the battlefield's conditions. Ranmaru's Dojutsu. Ranmaru's Dojutsu is a unique ocular ability characterized by glowing red eyes. It provides perceptual abilities similar to the Byakugan, such as the capacity to see through objects and identify the presence of chakra sources. This allows Ranmaru to detect hidden targets or concealed threats with ease. In addition to perception, the Dojutsu grants the ability to generate illusions that mimic life signs or disguise the presence of individuals. It enables the user to create realistic visual and chakra-based deceptions, making it difficult for opponents to distinguish between real and false targets. Another distinct function of this dojutsu is life force transfer. Ranmaru can share part of his vitality to heal another individual, restoring physical condition even when the target is near death. This healing capability is unique among ocular abilities and sets this dojutsu apart from others with purely combative functions. Shion's Dojutsu. Shion's Dojutsu is centered on its ability to foresee the death of specific individuals. When activated, the eye gains a violet pattern, indicating its predictive state. This ability reveals visions of fatal outcomes, providing detailed glimpses of how and when a chosen person is destined to die. The foresight operates independently of Shion's control, often activating involuntarily in situations involving imminent danger. While the visions are highly accurate, they reflect the future as it currently stands, meaning they can be altered only through significant intervention or changes in circumstance. The eye does not provide direct combat abilities, but its predictive nature allows Shion to guide others away from harm or attempt to change the outcomes she witnesses. This makes the dojutsu strategic rather than offensive, centered on foreknowledge rather than direct manipulation. Yome's Dojutsu. Yome's Dojutsu enhances visual acuity by expanding the pupil and sharpening optical processing. Its primary function is the ability to track movement through reflections in water droplets. This creates an extended network of visual inputs that reveal enemy positions even when obscured by terrain or concealment. The eye interprets reflections from multiple angles simultaneously, allowing Yome to map an enemy's path in dense environments such as forests, caves, or mist-covered areas. This grants advanced tracking capability in conditions where typical vision fails. The dojutsu's reliance on environmental moisture does not limit its effectiveness, as the user can perceive even microscopic droplets in the air. This enables a continuous awareness of battlefield activity and makes surprise attacks against the user extremely difficult.